This is Eric,
And Matt.
and we're back to do the last of the Transformers commentaries. It's about midnight, so we should get done around 3.
Yeah.
Um, So, like with the others, I'm going to say it is brief swearing, mild swearing in these commentary tracks. Maybe this one the least, because I don't feel like there's as many things I'm going to be angry about.
Yeah, I feel like we did a pretty good job not swearing in the first one. We kind of repeated the movie a few times, just being like,
Yeah.
The second one, we were like,
Yeah.
man, we were
And a little bit in the last one, I feel like I was just kind of taking advantage of the freedom in the last one.
Yeah,
I feel like that might be...
Yeah, I didn't have to swear really at all. Movie didn't make me that mad.
But yeah, just in case, I keep wanting to say spoiler warning. Swearing warning. Also spoiler warnings, we're going to spoil this movie.
Oh, yeah.
So, everybody get queued up to 000000, and we will be starting now. I didn't do like a countdown. I mean, if they really want to get exactly synced up with us, they can rewind the video. Professionals. Oh no.
I remember nothing.
About this movie?
I remember very little. I remember a bit of Frasier. I remember not Matt Damon, Mark Wahlberg's weird family trip that he goes on with everybody.
Yeah.
I remember Honey, Get My Space Gun.
I remember this quite a bit. I've seen this about 3 times. I've thrown this on in the background before, which I didn't do with any of the other ones, because this was on Netflix for a long time. So I probably remember this one probably the best.
I remember Gunhead.
That was Gunhead.
That was Gunhead. Intergalactic future.
Okay, I just want to warn you before you have another mental breakdown. That was Gunhead is not in this movie because his name is not actually Gunhead.
Yeah.
I really wish it was Age of the Extinction.
For a dying race, there's going to be more and more of them every movie.
Well, they're not a dying race. Because all this stuff is, prehistory. That's why we always open.
Oh, boy.
So, wow, these look way better than the Jurassic World dinosaurs.
Yeah, how did you let that happen?
Jurassic World!
Oh, my God.
But, I remember when I saw this in theaters, I was like, really? We're wasting budget on dinosaurs? Okay, so, the big theory is that those are probably Quintessons. That's all we get of them. And they don't really look Quintessonian. But they might be Quintessons. And none of this is important and none of this comes back. There's Dinobots later. It's not these dinosaurs. It's weird.
Yeah, what is the... Is this just to be like, this is what happened to dinosaurs?
I guess. Well, it's to set up these metal bombs. I forget what they end up calling them, but these bombs that turn things to metal. It's to set up that because that's our big weapon in this movie.
Yeah.
But it's not really involved in the plot.
I think we don't know what happened to the dinosaurs, or at least we don't know directly. We have a lot of good, solid, guesses. I'm pretty sure we'd know if the entire planet was suddenly coated in metal.
Yeah. We'll see. It was hidden in the Arctic.
Back to the Arctic. Here we go. Megatron was on a routine mission out here to check it out when he froze.
I can't remember if this is the same writer as the last one. Oh, she looks really familiar. I've seen her in something since I've seen this movie.
Whoa, that's...
Never threaten the guy with a gun. If you want to shoot me, shoot me. See, they make it seem here like these are the dinosaurs from before, but they're not. As I recall, as I remember, the Dinobots don't really line up with that beginning stuff.
Robots.
Oh man,
dinosaurs were robots.
Oh man, if she put sunglasses on and got in a phone booth. Boys, history is about to change. Remember Chicago.
Report alien too.
So, I have a theory that, okay, because Mission City got changed to LA anyways.
Yeah.
If you just pretend that Mission City is Chicago, I think you can watch this movie without watching the previous two. I think you can.
Oh, like they did all that stuff and it's still a cover up, but now they're actually robots in disguise.
I'm hoping I like T.J. Miller more, because when I first saw this, I hated him, and since then I've become a fan of Silicon Valley. That truck almost hit him.
Isn't he the 45-year-old that's dating his daughter? Or is that a different guy?
No. That's a good-looking guy. I think his name is Shane.
Just like, why? He could do better, right?
No, he just works for Mark Wahlberg. Whose name I will never forget in this movie because his name is Cade Yeager.
Oh my god!
Right?
God damn.
Sequels, remakes, bunch of crap.
Huh.
I mean, we have to remember that this criticism is coming from the guy who thought a jump to conclusions map was a good idea.
It was a great idea.
That is literally the worst idea I've ever heard.
No.
So this is weird. So it's a movie theater that's run down and they're closing it down, but there's all this junk in here.
Yeah, like squatters. I can see it.
Okay, explain the truck.
Hey, man.
I mean, we haven't gotten the truck yet, but I know it's coming.
He drove in there, Eric.
And nobody noticed? No one was like, where did this truck come from? There it is. Just a truck. He's finally a flat nose. Optimus so old. Do you think that's like Transformers like hip breaking? And there's stuff in Optimus.
He could have been sitting there for a long time. Mortar shell.
Alright, so this is the same writer as the last one. How do they not know?
I don't think he's been in there. Like, I think he just owns the property.
Then how did the things end up in Optimus? He didn't put those things in him.
Well, the mortar shells and stuff. He wore. I don't know.
Okay, here's what's weird. She's not that type of girl. The rest of the movie tells us she's not that type of girl.
Yeah.
It's weird that we open with that. Jaeger Robotics.
Pacific Rim stole that.
What?
Was Pacific Rim after this?
I think so. Why?
Robots in Jaeger?
Oh,
Robots
yeah.
are called Jaeger?
Jaeger is the...
Oh.
Is it Russian? Is it the Russian word for, like, hunter?
It's something.
It's something. It's another language's word
German.
for hunter. It might be German.
Oh, man, that is horrifying. And God looked
Dialing
down...
911.
And God looked down upon the pug and said, "Be skinless and metal."
You know, if they would just bring up that the Transformers abandoned them and let this stuff happen.
Yeah.
But they don't. Swift acting Congress. Not this Congress.
Man.
Sorry, I'm looking up who the actress is. Why
Oh,
on playing cards?
That's tasteless. We do that a lot.
Also, what?
We tend to make playing card like weird like.
Oh yeah, of like
commercial
World's
decks.
Most Wanted, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but Ironhead died in the last movie. Like, why would he even be on that card? He's not kicking around. Like that's not your win.
Oh no, we count it.
He's so good in this movie. He should be in a superhero movie. He should be in a Marvel movie, not a superhero. I know he's Beast. I know.
Let's say like who'd you cast him as?
Odin.
Odin, the new Odin.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
I mean, Anthony Hopkins said he wasn't going to come back, but I think he is coming back.
What else is he doing?
I don't know. It's probably another Hannibal Lecter movie around the corner, right?
Just banking on another Lecter movie.
Hey, I'd be fine if he reprised his role as Van Helsing. He's one of my favorite Van Helsings.
Babe, trick question. I don't wear a shirt.
I couldn't find a tighter shirt, so I just stopped wearing them.
I bought a crappy truck.
Aren't you so proud of me? I kind of like a truck being towed by a truck. I feel like there's a little bit of irony in that. Okay, so the blonde chick, I was like, she looks really familiar. She's the blonde chick in Underworld, who seemed like way too talented to be in that movie.
Yeah.
That's who she is.
Huh.
Underworld would be a good prompt.
It could be. It's a lot of homework.
It's three. Oh no, it's 4 movies. Yeah. Maybe just the first one. Maybe just sequel.
Is it just 4?
Yeah, because it's Underworld Evolution, and then it's that prequel movie,
Rise of
and then the one that
Legends.
JMS
and then
wrote.
the future, yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Look, JMS, they can't all be winners. I mean, maybe it's a great Underworld movie. Like whatever Underworld fans, if they exist, whatever they want from those movies, maybe that was it.
That was the good one?
Yeah, like maybe JMS like really knew what they wanted. Smile Pilot. So, did he sign on for this because of what's the movie that Michael Bay did in between?
Oh, Pain and Gain?
Yeah, did he sign on this because of Pain and Gain, or is it just like happy coincidence that he just worked with Michael Bay on Pain and Gain?
Maybe. I mean, you think he had like a lot of fun?
Maybe.
He was just like, I'll do it again. I don't care.
Yeah. Will The Rock be there?
Oh, if The Rock's in the next one?
He's not in the next one. He's in G.I. Joe. And if they ever cross over, you don't want 2 Rocks. That's too many Rocks.
Totally want 2 Rocks. What are you talking about?
I want a Rock to fight another Rock, and then the Rock to win. Just like Seth Rogen in Fanboys.
I like that he's like the Midwest Stew Pickles.
Yeah.
Just I make stuff. It doesn't work. It doesn't have to work. I love them.
Okay, so this is where we flirt with racism in this movie. It's not as bad as in the first 2, but it's a little bit.
Oh, they dropped a giant purple people eater reference on us. Wow.
That's not how this works.
Ooh, yeah, you don't.
And she wouldn't see, like, that's the thing. It's gotta be his brother, right?
Yeah.
It's gotta be her brother, right? Like, it can't be like, I'll get the police.
Yeah, it can't just be the police. She has to resort to family violence.
Yeah.
Okay, he just.
But I think this is the only moment of this in the whole movie.
He threw like a bat at her car. Like
Yeah.
he kind of is bringing it down on him.
She's trying to sell his house.
He doesn't own that house, clearly.
That's not how the houses and payments work. It doesn't sound like he's been evicted yet, or whatever it is when you own your house, or like making payments. I don't think it's evicted.
You drew evict him. He has a robot army.
He's not a robot. How do you cook with ketchup?
Meatloaf.
Okay, so like his character arc is that like he's like a man child and like he's gonna grow up. He never grows up. He doesn't have an arc.
Why?
Really.
Why would you?
His arc is kind of that he like becomes more accepting of his daughter, who I don't think is coming back for the 5th movie. I don't think she's.
Is he coming back?
He's coming back.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's
gonna be him and Epps and other guy Josh Duhamel.
Lennox. But no Sam. Wow. Why bother reuniting everybody if like it's not?
Well, because Shia LaBeouf has made himself a social pariah that no one will work with. There he is. There's a gunhead.
Oh my god. That was a really unfortunate trailer spot moment that they kept using.
No, there's a point where he's walking and I think his head's like that.
That's what I mean. That's the one I'm talking about, where he's walking and then like it looks like it turns into a long gun barrel and it's like, what? That's why I always thought he was Gunhead.
No, he's locked down. Which is kind of an interesting pull because he's not really important out of Transformers animated. Like Lockdown's not really like a big character.
Oh man, drone warfare. Topical.
Well, I mean, in a world where there's Transformers, I imagine it's not topical.
It's just normal.
It's just normal.
Why would I send myself in there?
Yeah, she's not coming back.
Cool.
The daughter's not coming back. Maybe she also breaks up with her dad in between films.
He gets a hotter daughter.
Yeah! Frogman,
Oh,
that's unfortunate.
I want the boyfriend to come back though and is dating the new one and he's like, well, ever since your daughter left me and ran off, why are you still here?
Well, your new daughter's really hot.
Hey, your new daughter, she's not my, what?
Your adopted daughter.
Your hotter daughter.
Oh man, if your daughter pissed you off so much like you got rid of her and you adopted a new daughter to replace it.
A better daughter. Yeah, another slow burn. It's kind of interesting, I guess.
No, I really like this setup. I don't remember all this stuff, but
Yeah.
I love the stuff of Lockdown. I mean, love is a strong word for anything in any of these movies, but
yeah,
on the scale of these movies, there he is, Ratchet. This is the first movie. He's probably gonna be really important and at least have a glorious death. It's just hot.
please don't kill me. I just don't want to
It's
die.
weird. He's super yellow, and he was yellow in the first movie. But like his ambulance is still yellow, but he's green when he transforms.
That's odd. You think
Then there's like no white on him.
He's really green.
Yeah. Maybe it's the way the lights are hitting him, but lights don't actually hit CG
it looked
models.
like he was like yellow and white before.
Yeah, and a lot of white.
I saved your
I
life.
like the idea that Ratchet's been in a coma since the last movie and has no idea that they're being hunted. Well, see, it turns out that Optimus Prime sounds a lot like a voice actor we have named Peter Cullen, so we just got Kim to record a message for us. Sorry? Gunhead.
He becomes a gun.
It's weird because Galvatron is in this movie,
Yeah.
and he literally becomes... I keep saying literally. But he literally becomes a cannon. You know, I'm saying literally too much, but I'm always using it correctly.
You literally use it too much.
Yeah, I literally use it too much, but I literally use it right.
Oh no, Ratchet.
See, I think this is a cool setup and reveal.
Yeah.
And it feels different because now the humans are genuinely hunting the Transformers and they're working with the Transformer who doesn't seem to be the Decepticon. This is a good setup, I think.
His face is way too human.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
But I mean, just that line sets up a lot that I'm going to be angry if they don't follow up on.
Yeah.
That he is removed. He is from the out. Like, he is not a Autobot Decepticon.
He's a
And he
Cybertronian.
views their war as, like, petty and small. That's a spark.
Yeah, thanks for the assist, buddy.
Wow, he turned into a really nice car.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, he likes to rock
That's
casual.
not fair. You can't turn a car and a cannon. You have to pick one.
Hey, Officer Dangle.
What do I know him from?
Reno 911.
I never watched that.
Well, that's his big thing. He's in a lot of other stuff too.
I feel like I know something. I don't feel like looking him up. I don't think he comes back after the scene. By the way, this is got to be... I want to start doing this when we get new players. I want to interview new players. Where you're talking and someone is just sitting menacingly in the back of the room saying nothing.
Just staring, yeah.
Clearly observing and, like, you know, is part of this... These are the only fun meetings. This is kind of weird. Because, like we said, you know, we didn't mention this in the third movie. The third movie is far less anti-authoritarian.
Yeah.
Here, we're kind of, like, in between. We're like, it's almost like Michael Bay realized, like, there are good and bad people that can work in, like, a government, and, like, it's not all one way or all the other way. But it seems weird that someone is working in the government, like, because I guess they're not Sector 7s. I don't think Sector 7's even mentioned this film. But that he's hunting down and murdering Transformers, and the president isn't aware that that's happening. He thinks that, like, we just don't know where the Autobots are.
Yeah.
Like, he has no idea we are hunting down and murdering.
Yeah.
You think that was an accident and there was a big American flag there right next to him?
I'm gonna make America great again, bro. Make Earth good again. I don't like that thing has eyes, but nothing else.
No, it's really uncomfortable. Is he a painter? Is that what he's doing?
Oh, you can be whatever you want, buddy. Oh my god.
You have a job.
I'm trying to yell at this robot,
You know,
so it learns how to paint.
It's kind of a testament to how far we've come as a species. That if this movie was made in the 80s, these would be amazing inventions.
Yeah.
And, like, now we can have someone be making these inventions. It's like, oh, look at that piece of crap.
Look at this
that piece of crap robot
that can paint. That fully functioning painting robot. I can't. This is all you program me to do. Whoa.
Did she play her own mom in that picture? Is that what's going on there?
That's creepy.
I'm not a parent. I'm certainly not a parent of a teenager, nor am I a parent of a mistake. But I feel like that's an awkward conversation where it's like, don't make the same mistakes I did. You mean me?
Yeah.
But at least it's a different character arc than Shia LaBeouf. Like, I mean, it's not deep. They're not going to, like, delve into it. And clearly we're just going to ignore it in the next movie. But
I mean, Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna. And I won't.
You can't stop me.
Or make me.
Maybe if you made me some food sometimes, I would eat. I made like 6 prepackaged meals. All you have to do is throw them in the microwave. I don't have time to throw things in the microwave while I'm inventing.
Dad, you're 35. You can cook. No, the cooking robot isn't finished yet, Tess. God, I'm making life lord.
No, this is a weird thing we do in movies. I don't know if people really do. Like, I've never really lost anybody like super close to me, but like,
and talk
looking up into the sky and talking to them. I don't know. Like, I don't want to say that doesn't happen because I've never lost anybody super close to me, but that feels like a movie thing.
If you have talked to the sky to a lost let us know.
And it's not like fresh enough that like you're gonna cry while you're typing. You know, it was just a thing like.
It's that fresh. I'm sorry.
Judgment Day.
That's a reference right there.
Yeah,
That's why I get that one.
I don't know if that's a reference. I mean,
not to T2 Judgment's Day where there's
I
the
don't
big
know if
flat,
that's-
the big snub-nosed truck.
maybe. It could be a reference to the biblical event of Judgment Day with the truck
When the Antichrist drove
when he drove the metal truck. Yeah,
chasing, John Connor, old JC, as we
JC.
call him. Are you working with lasers?
No, lasers are Tuesday. It's Wednesday. Wednesday is chopping day. All knives, all day. You know, Optimus is really lucky that he actually tried to, like, fix him and didn't just immediately start scrapping him for parts.
Yeah.
Put it back. So, do you think this setup could have worked for the first movie? Like, not all the...
Oh, finding, like, the broken down truck and...
Yeah, and, like, fixing it and, like, being like, oh, it's a transform... Like, I feel like this all could have... This feels like a new first movie in some ways.
Yeah.
I guess it's supposed to, new main character. I feel like this setup... I feel like I like this setup more than kid gets a broken car and... I mean, I guess neither of them are that unique, but...
And this raises a bunch of questions, like... What's happening?
What do you mean?
I mean, it would be a completely different movie if it was, like, legit a fresh start.
Well, yeah. Well. Clearly, if it's this would be the first time like anyone's discovered. Like, it would be way cooler if like we found out like for like the past year there's been like a shadow war being waged on Autobots and Decepticons.
Yeah, and the government's trying to keep it locked down.
Well, the government doesn't even know. Lockdown, huh?
Lockdown. Ooh.
Gunhead's real name is Gunhead's secret identity is Lockdown.
Is actually the code name of the mission that the government said. Alright, we're melting it down.
Oh, I like T.J. Miller now. I'm gonna be sad when he dies. Because I remember being so happy he died, and now I like T.J. Miller, and I don't want him to die.
I just want to turn this killer robot on.
So here's a weird thing. Because these movies keep making mad ducats of money.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone that's seen this movie. Like when the first and second one came out, like I could talk to like normal people and like they'd seen this movie. The only people I know that have seen this movie are people like me and you.
Huh.
Who like kind of saw it as spite because we've seen 3 of them, we might as well see the 4th one. That's not why I saw it because Dinobots. It's got Grimlock and he's my favorite.
It's the favorite.
How did you not know that? Okay, that's kind of awesome, and I completely believe that this man put World War II shark teeth on his welding mask.
Of course.
I'll kill you, stay back. Oh. His design is so much better in this movie. He just feels more Transformer-y.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's the blocky.
I feel like all the Transformers in this movie look better. Like, even Gunhead. Like, even though he's all black, aside from the fact that his face is a little too human-y, he looks like a Transformer. And all the evil Transformers look okay, because they're all just evil Bumblebee. Cade Yeager.
Oh my god, my Autobots. They're all dead.
You know, was that part of his... Yeah, it's part of his, it's part of his year thing. Mark Wahlberg would probably be a better Jack Burton than The Rock.
Definitely, definitely.
Like, casting The Rock makes me feel like, oh, you didn't get that movie. You didn't get the heat that Jack Burton is the sidekick.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to cast judgments on what apparently used to be a god, but maybe pick something out in the truck, like just getting a flat nose as opposed to a long nose. I mean, that's all right, but
I got rid of the nose.
Well, yeah, but
and the flames.
He didn't get rid of the flames.
Are they still on him?
I think they're still on him, and he's in robot form. I'm not positive.
You couldn't tell, he was so dirty.
So one of my big things when I first saw this was I was like, oh, Michael Bay saw Man of Steel. Because the design aesthetic of Gunhead... I'm just going to keep calling him Gunhead. He's just Gunhead. I know his name's Lockdown. I know. But the design aesthetic of Gunhead and his ships and stuff, they're very Emperor Zod, Kryptonian.
Well, that's pretty common here too.
Yeah, we also have that saying. You're not so special. But also, if the enemy of your enemy is your friend, why wouldn't you ally yourself with the Autobots to kill the Decepticons?
Like, you know. I am in love.
I can't tell you. That's in the next movie.
Because he is the last knight of Cybertron.
You have no idea, but it is Transformers that are the center of the universe.
Our name is in the title, not yours. Yeah, I can.
I don't know how run down these cars are, but he certainly must be able to sell some of these cars and make payments, right? Like, he just got stuff sitting around. I feel like you could sell a car.
Nah, man, those are all his babies.
Ooh, special operations.
Ooh, special operations. Cool.
Iron Man? See, look, I think he's still got the flames on his arms. Because this Optimus, movie Optimus, is primarily blue. So I feel like any red has to be the flames. That's
Well,
so
I know
weird.
I know on the doors there was like weird etching, like weird Cybertronian stuff. Which is like, why would you have that?
Well, it's a warning if anybody finds his body like humans did this.
Really?
No, I'm just guessing.
That'd be cool.
Like, you wrote on, just humans did this.
Frasier
If you find me, murder the humans. They've crossed a line.
Freedom is all. Right of all sentient beings.
Kill all humans. In this world, there's totally a movie about Transformers, right?
Definitely.
There's either a movie that's like cool with Transformers, or there's like, oh, do you think there's like a it's not Michael Moore style documentary about the Transformers and how we're responsible? We did Chicago.
Oh, God, a really petty and ill-informed documentary about it.
And you know that there are people in this world that do not believe Transformers exist.
Oh, definitely. Or blame it on, like, anything else.
Those look like really high-end movie graphics. Those look like CGI from a summer blockbuster film. I don't think they're real.
Transmorphers is probably the movie about Transformers in this world.
You know what? Probably, because Transmorphers is just giant robots show up to kill us. I've seen Transmorphers. Don't judge me. Actually, the blind commentary on it. And it's great, because it's on Netflix, and about 2/3 of the way through, Netflix just stopped giving me subtitles.
Don't hate to say I told you so, but, you know, told ya. Probably shouldn't have, illegal fugitive.
If you're not working with lasers, you probably should be right now.
You should probably be firing off a laser.
You're the rocket earlier. Maybe get that ready.
Do you have more? Why did you have one? I don't know. Oh, it's okay, sweetie. It's just like the Russian mob?
No, I think they're FBI, but... Okay. So I think these are kind of like dick FBI guys. But I don't think they're as cartoonish as, like,
The Dick
Simmons
cops.
in the first one or the cops in the first one. I feel like they're just standard movie jerks. How could you track down a truck if it was abandoned? Was it moving on its own?
Yeah. What, did you get up and run away? You guys are pretty crappy people.
Okay, like, I don't know if you know how the world works, Cade Yeager, but you can't just say, no, it's not.
Mr. Beef Slab Manly Cade Jaegerman Jensen, like... Is your middle name really Pork Cutlet? Yes.
Cade Pork Cutlet Yeager. That's a little silly, but it's not. You get my piece?
Yeah, that... Yeah,
You want
just...
drugs?
You want my gun?
This is another thing I understand in movies. Why don't they just have a warrant? Like, even if it's fake, he's not gonna know.
Yeah.
They're FBI. It shouldn't be that hard for them to just, like, print up a warrant.
They probably could have got one like legally.
Yeah.
I don't know how long it takes to actually get a warrant. I'm not claiming to know.
Okay, so this shot is a cheat. There's clearly no driver. It's not a Transformer. That's her boyfriend.
Yeah.
But there's clearly no driver in that car.
Let's...
And why would you set up, oh, it's a Transformer, and then it's like, well, no, it's not, it's just a guy in a car. Yeah.
Oh man, that's so... It's egregious in the new Jason Bourne trailer.
What, the slow-mo?
There's like 3 moments where it bass drops.
Oh.
2 that are right next to each other, and it drives
That
me
movie doesn't
crazy.
look good. I mean, I haven't seen I saw the first one in theaters, and I've never seen the sequels. So, like,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not the target demographic, but I just don't think that looks good.
Hey, ma'am, it's called handling. My gender does not matter when I'm touching you.
You know, they're a lot better. This is much improved over the first film as far as... I mean,
Yeah.
they're dressed like the Matrix, and that's kind of questionable.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that they're dressed like
Like,
gangsters.
why not just, you know, suits like the FBI normally have? There is more tension in this scene than there has been in the last 3 films.
Yeah, what? Oh my... What is that? Get it away from me!
I just said he's...
Yeah.
Oh, it's because he moved, right. He somehow was able to get under the floorboards? Question mark? feel like when you get older like that, you just do it, right? Like you don't wait for. Like now,
you don't pause.
He could be shooting her now. Like, why is he waiting?
I got your little thing.
I'm gonna reverse engineer this and invent it.
It's top secret, so I can still invent it. But not
And
if
if they don't, I will.
This doesn't make me like humans. Oh, my junk.
That's not a vulgar joke. That's literally his.
Oh, he's dead.
Nah, man, he's fine. Again, not a transformer in the
It is very
that's
strange.
the flying
Yeah.
car. I think you slightly saw a person there. Who are you? We're 20 minutes into this movie. You haven't been introduced.
I only.
Well, we saw him shirtless.
It's enough character development for me.
Yeah.
Listen, just because I agreed to be the spotter for this little organization does not mean you can just codename me Perimeter. Like, I have a name.
It's Jack Diameter. Like, it's not even that different from what you're calling me.
Johnson Circumference. Well, you know, that's enough for most people.
He drives. What does that mean?
I didn't ask. I can see he's driving. They're so scary. Yeah, I buy that car could outrace them on a cornfield.
I don't know anything about cars. Sure, why not? It's a racing car. It's got stripes and everything to go faster.
Of course.
Although those cars seem to have shocks that they would not have had. Like, those vehicles are not the vehicles they pulled up in. Those vehicles are designed for cornfield driving.
Just all of a sudden have like a lawnmower thing, like a thresher. This ain't bad action.
No, but it's the same thing as like kind of the first one where I'm like, okay, like I come to other movies for car chases. I come to your movie for robot chases.
Yeah.
Wow, man, that cornfield just emptied out right onto that town. I mean, I guess that is kind of how that works. I just tried to
I grew up down the way from one of them.
pick nits and things.
Pick nits. Hey, man, I pay people to pick my nits. I don't...
Oh, really? I just have a monkey.
I just buy my nits in a supermarket like every other person. A monkey.
Yeah, you just pick some up. You just pick some.
Yeah, come on.
Look, I'm such a good driver. I don't even need to focus. Doesn't that make it cool that I'm dating your daughter?
I'm so cool, man. See, look how good a driver I am. So is it okay? You totally called them.
I know they're gonna be scary.
You know, in his defense, why would he know that?
Yeah, it's true.
It's good character writing there. Reckless endangerment.
No one got hurt.
Spoiled.
This isn't Batman v Superman. No one got hurt.
Oh. Ow.
The scary cars are back.
Oh, look, camera, over there, over. Oh, ooh, robots! Look at them, robot. Oh, no,
no. Look, we have had 3 movies of about maybe 60 to 10% robot action. You can wait for your robot action. There we go.
Woo! He just hung that guy.
That's why they call me Optimus the Hang News Prime.
The Hangman.
I wish Peter Cullen would voice a wrestler.
I wish Russell Crowe was Optimus Prime. Not Russell Crowe, Kurt Russell. Why do I always mix them up?
Because they both have Russell in their name?
Yeah, that's it. It's the honest truth. And that's the only reason I think I remember Russell Crowe. Is because I mistake him for Kurt Russell. Is that word again?
What?
I feel like scary's been said a lot.
It's only by T.J. Miller.
He just said it.
Well, I think T.J. Miller said enough that everyone just accepted. Okay, so we're calling them the scary cars now.
That was some innuendo.
Yeah, but it's actually innuendo?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like a kid would not get that that's
She's got the best hands.
Yeah.
I would still...
Why is that there?
Yeah, that's... I'm sure that's real.
Oh, you know what? I think she said that that this is where they practice. So maybe it's actually... There's a reason it's there. Like, maybe they do this. Look, there's a possibility that this movie actually has answers to some of its plot holes. Or leaps in logic. Okay, here it comes. Here comes the most violent death of any person in a PG-13 movie of all time.
Oh my god. Come on, T.J. Miller, you can make it. This is very real and very scary. Oh my god! I don't remember this.
Wait, hold on, because we're going to get a glorious close-up to make sure he's dead. I know it's coming. I know there's a glorious close-up to make sure he's dead.
Oh my god!
Right?
Oh my god!
You know,
I'm gonna leave that there.
why didn't he just drive through it? I mean, he's the bad guy. We're just reminding you, this man is dead.
Like,
what if he's not?
Oh.
What if he's just encased in carbonite?
and he's or he's just burning alive in there.
Well, I mean, he's encased in metal. In the next movie, he'll come back like Doctor Doom in the old Fantastic Four films.
Oh my god, we can call those old.
Yeah, I was just thinking that as I said it.
They're the new old ones.
Yeah. After Roger Corman, but before Fan-Fortastic.
Yeah.
I've been holding that in all this time.
Oh,
So much rage.
Oh, sorry. I tried to punch you. I'm going to be up front.
You know, Cade Yeager, whenever I said kill all the humans, there's always a part of me that said except Cade Yeager. Yeah, not take orders from a truck.
You know? No, there was a giant
There was a
robot.
Transformer. Optimus Prime.
Looks like he's on his way to a golf game, like,
He
perpetually.
probably is. Don't make me use my tossed salad and scrambled eggs voice.
Ooh. This kind of just looks like the place I was living in before, so it's not like I really missed out on anything.
It does. It looks exactly like his house, like almost like it's the same set.
Just upstairs.
No, it looks like it could be like her room that they just like threw crap all around. Oof. Boom. Oh. Also, you know, since you and Mom got together, they've invented condoms.
Just got picked up by Red Bull. Damn.
That feels like an actual like sponsorship. Like that's not like, oh man,
Yeah.
I got picked up like by like Bibbs Cola or something. I've heard of Red Bull. That's a legit thing.
Just...
Why do you have that on you? It just makes you seem really creepy. Like, it's a fine argument. Until you have it on your person.
Yeah, that implies you're just going around dating teenagers. You weirdo. Listen, I get it. You don't got a dad. She don't got a dad because I'm weird. But it ain't right.
Look, I get it. You ain't got a dad. She ain't got a mom.
I'm barely a father. I wanted a son.
It's a broken family. I didn't understand.
my only real version of a son just got melted in front of me.
He just got turned to T-1000. Not a cool one. Like when they freeze the T-1000.
And then it looked like he was screaming like just a little bit later at the end. Oh my god. Oh my buddy. I'm sorry, the stress of the day is just really setting in on me.
You know, we can make a bong out of this.
That's what TJ Miller would have said. Before they melted him. Oh, is that the Wrecker's dying?
Well, I mean, barely.
That's a Wrecker.
That's the big belly wrecker, right?
You're barely an Autobot. Oh, it's my favorite location in the Midwest. Remember how I could track the radiation signatures from the Transformers, like by satellite in the second one?
They started. I don't think it was in the last movie.
It was the second one.
No. Oh, can they start in the second one? It is in the. I know it's at least in 3, because they can start picking up energon signatures.
Yeah,
that's kind of cool. Why wouldn't you expect they would lock your account?
I will find you. Oh man, I knew I shouldn't have like put a drone there. And
any of these trucks could be Optimus Prime.
Just start shooting.
Do they reconcile that? Because I feel like he has like the jetpack, not Jetfire, because we forgot that happened.
Yeah.
I feel like he has the jetpack and the sword stuff, but does he? Oh, this is gonna be weird because they're still inside of him. Then why did Bumblebee have to kick him out in the first movie? Well, look, we got the flames back. Thank God.
Couldn't just let us have let us.
Wow,
have
you are just not hiding.
He's just shooting everywhere. I'm coming for you, Washington D.C. Okay, maybe we shouldn't have listened to the robot.
I have watched your film, Rebel Without a Cause.
This is like, well, what was it? Duel.
This isn't anything like Duel.
No, I'm the evil truck. I'm going to chase everyone.
That's right. John Goodman's in this. He's an insane murderous sociopath, but he's in this.
He's Optimus?
What? No.
He's an insane murderous sociopath.
Well, no, they're all insane. And that's kind of what Name? As Japanese bot?
My favorite.
No, he's Drift. Who, to be fair, is like a ninja samurai in the comics. They just made him way more stereotypically Asian in this.
Well, I mean, yeah, why half-ass it?
And then John DiMaggio is the green one. And he's back. We know at least for sure he's back. And he's got a cool robot coat.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is when he transforms, but it's totally like a cool coat.
Yeah, all of us.
Yep. All of us that everyone remembers. The important Autobots. And Bumblebee. Sam tried to turn me in for money. He said he still can't get a job, and he just needed the cash.
Sam's a company man now.
After Carly left him. you didn't have that many guns.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't think that made any sense.
Oh my god.
Right? Like, he's worse than Optimus. But he also has metal chain beard, and that's kind of cool.
He's so cool.
Yeah, it's John DiMaggio, of course he is. Hound. No, Hound is, he's Hound. I don't remember John DiMaggio's character's name. I know he's Drift because he comes from the IDW comics. I know he's Hound because they said his name's Hound.
We just gotta hang out with these robots and hope they win.
Ha, Speed Racer. He is also a cartoon who drives a car.
Oh my goodness.
Right? He's really Japanese. Cage fight.
Woo!
Then why are you trying to murder me? They're worse than the Wreckers. I mean, they have a little bit more personality, but
they might as well be the Wreckers.
Yeah. Well, we had new toys to sell, so.
Yeah. It sucks.
Of course they're headquartered in Chicago.
That's fine. I hate that city. I'm gonna burn it to the ground again.
Do they think we're responsible for Chicago?
I'm gonna kill him. Oh man, you can't do that to me, movie.
Freedom is the right of all.
I'm gonna kill him.
Oh no, it's he's gonna die. He doesn't say I'm gonna kill him.
Oh yeah,
he's gonna die.
He's gonna Batman Begins him.
No, Optimus does not Batman Begins anyone.
No, he kills them.
I don't have to save you, but I can.
But I can. I can blow the building out from beneath you.
I can rip your throat out of your.
I can figuratively rip your spine from your body
with your head
by actually doing it.
I can figuratively, literally do this. Just ask Megatron. Oh wait, you can't,
because I killed him too. All right, Optimus. Any last words? You know, maybe you could justify your actions. Make a big claim of peace. No peace.
There will be no peace.
I'll kill your president by eating him. Of course you did. So what does that mean?
Well, I don't want to. I'm not a scientist, but the president cannot be passed until it has, in fact, come passed.
In the future is that's clearly Steve Jobs, right?
Yeah, no, he's clearly Steve Jobs.
The future's.
I wouldn't be surprised if what we just saw, that weird like rant about the sound, I wouldn't be surprised if that was kind of Steve Jobs' script.
Listen, that's cool and all. I love it. The dinosaurs, the ancient history, but like I just revolutionized our company to the future. I can't do past. Throw these away. Sorry.
Even the president's past now. I can't even deal with you this moment.
Past is history, present is past. Today's the future. Dinosaurs, future, No, ain't no dinosaurs in future, girl. Get out of my house.
Didn't you see the Nightly Show just did a segment with Bill Nye? Nobody cares about science anymore.
Yeah, who cares?
It's openly mocked in polite society.
Scientists are like rock stars now. Nobody cares. It's cool to say things from Neil deGrasse Tyson now.
How many Neil deGrasse Tyson quotes we see online do you think are actually misquotes?
All of them.
Do you think Neil deGrasse Tyson never actually said "I love science"?
I don't think he's real. I think they just
He's a hologram?
He's a hologram. He's a digital construct.
He's a digital cyber demon.
Mapped its genome. It has a genome?
That's one of my favorite, like, sci-fi movie controls, is just the circle you put your hand on and turn.
Oh, baby. Wow, how did you replicate this? Well, we mapped their genome, and then we implemented it.
Why is there a gun on that man's screen?
And then we implemented it into, a basic machine, and then to fill the gaps, because obviously, you lose some of it over history, we just replaced it with frogs.
This doesn't look great, but I'm not sure what it's supposed to look like.
That was...
Gun.
Oh, gun.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. You made Transformer guns.
Thank God, finally our streets will be safe now that we have boom boxes that can become guns at a moment's notice.
Oh my God, how do they think this is a good idea?
Well, they won't advertise the gun thing. Just the people smart enough to figure out that it can become a gun.
Well, you could easily restrict it to things it's pre-programmed with. Like
That's
it
true.
could have shapes into it.
That's true.
And you'd probably still have to do the actual registration like with a gun to get
but
that
then
imprint.
someone...
Of course, you're gonna have people trying to hack it.
Yeah, someone's gonna be able to hack it.
But like, somebody's always gonna break a law. Doesn't mean I can't have a
On
sweet
Earth, they call these katas. In Cybertron, they're called space katas. I'm not Japanese. I'm Cybertronian.
This is my Cybertana.
There is a sword in the Transformers lore called the Cyber Caliber.
Of course, there is.
Which is pretty terrible. Just use the Star Saber. Which, to be fair, is his own character, but,
But, I love that. Maybe we should stop doing this.
Maybe if it keeps becoming a murderous robot. It doesn't serve any purpose, but I like the big, Iron Man hole in his chest.
Yeah.
I think they Optimus Prime. Because we're not like a living slogan. Well, but everyone's already afraid of Optimus.
Yeah.
If he did look like Optimus, they could do Nemesis Prime. Oh, there's brains.
Hey, he looks awful. Oh my God.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that the subtitles did not include him saying, "I'm gonna murder you," because I think that's what he said.
God.
So I'm not positive, because it's been a little while, but Universal, I think that Megatron head, or at least a replica of that Megatron head, is in the tour, as you're walking, to get to the ride. No one will see me here.
Yeah. Or that. That is, yep. Oh, there it is.
Well, that I mind less because drones are everywhere and people are always doing things like this.
I'm gonna stab him with this drone.
You might just think it's some stupid kid with a helicopter or something like that. There is only one blue truck with red flames
that has been seen on TV by hundreds of millions of people.
Wait, Optimus is there.
So who is that?
We must be cutting between time frames. We weren't in front of you. We were more to the side.
What? Did you?
It was kind of a teenager, I guess.
Was he smooching girls?
I mean, there's RC. Actually, there's a bunch of girl Transformers now. There's been a big thing lately in Transformers comics.
That's good.
There's RC. There's a whole bunch of combiners. That part of the combiners wars. There's a whole team that's girls.
Cool.
Obviously, there's always been black or acne.
Oh yeah.
Not always, but
if you're gonna pick a robot girl.
this car looks suspiciously like Bumblebee, except for mostly black. Ah, you're probably cool.
Yeah, it looks like you just gotta flip the paint around.
That's a really nice car. It's all purple. Why the cars get to be purple? Why do the robots be purple? The robot's light red.
Oh man.
Why would they drive the car in there? Oh, he's gonna murder him. Like, I think it's supposed to be cute, but it's not cute. He was gonna murder him.
Yeah.
Stinger. See, he's like an impetuous teenager. Isn't he so lovable and likable?
He's the hot rod.
He's not like Hot Rod at all.
Hot Rod's not a hothead?
He's hot in a different way.
Sorry, we just like cars. Wow.
We're what would it be? Technical poets? We're like mechanical poets?
I'm a poet too. Just
I bet you that is a Steve Jobs quote. We're poets.
Did Steve Jobs do something to anger Michael Bay?
Maybe they were friends, and this is his way of coping. Where he's just like, "Why, Steve? Why did you leave?
You're a villain."
I just like this is so dumb. Like I get that he's like an impetuous teenager, but why would he do this?
It's also been how many years?
I don't know what, like 10? Maybe a little bit less. We can't give him a voice. We're still just using sound clips. Like, why would, like, oh.
What?
It's like he's trying to get them caught.
Well, they always do.
Yeah, but the rest of this movie isn't like that.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't like the first movie where, like, they're, like, all over Sam's yard and stuff and, like, aren't even trying to be hidden. The seed. KSI. Oh man, it was him the whole time?
Oh my god. This movie is like a thriller. Like a legitimate crime thriller. I don't know what's going to happen next.
This is like a James Bond wrapped in a Jason Bourne covered in a Tom Clancy.
I'm telling you, like, it's the movie Schindler's List wish it was.
Was Schindler's List a well-known thriller? A twisting, turning thriller?
Yeah, when they were trying to make all those lists for Autobots to get out of that camp, right? And they were going to, like, melt them down and make them into ammo.
Oh, man.
Might not remember that movie, right?
Oh, that would be a horrible fate for Transformers.
Yeah.
They get melted down to bullets.
Like, could you imagine like Decepticon death camps where they're like holding Autobot prisoners of war and just melting them into more munitions?
That's pretty dark.
That's a scary
That should
story.
that should exist.
Patent pending.
IDW if you're.
I mean, IDW. If you just want to do it, I don't go for it.
Just story by.
Yeah, a little nod. Even if it's like a panel where the
That's
writer
fine.
like goes, "Thanks, guys." Like just a weird, whatever. Metal. Just metal. That's an oddly.
Did we just get? Did we just connect on like a spiritual level? Are we talking about souls? I don't know which one that is.
He's like all of a sudden really like chill.
Well, yeah, because he's infiltrating.
Yeah, well,
Unlike some members of the team.
But he is openly being
understands.
like, ethics. Yeah, check that weird guy I don't recognize.
I knew, I'm sorry, I forgot.
Just wish he yelled. Bumblebee's outside now. Just wish he yelled like, "No, I'm sorry, you chased me, so I'm scared." And even so, if I'm running from you, I'm not stopping. Like I'm doing something wrong.
My running is not consent of guilt.
I only admit fear. Man, if only you didn't have like a face we've plastered all over the place.
Well, Andy gave him his business card. Mr. Oh, here you go.
Yeah, here you
Jaeger?
go. Man, that sounds awfully familiar.
Oh, there's Bumblebee again.
Yep. That was Bumblebee.
It was Bumblebee the whole time.
Oh my god.
Is that your real name, Jaeger?
You made that up, right?
That's like a Nick Cage kind of a thing, right? Oh, I like this version of the conversation. This side of the conversation seems really good.
Now tell me, Mr. Cade Yeager, is your middle name really pulled pork?
Actually, it's Potluck.
Potluck. Oh, Potluck Yeager.
Wait, he didn't ever give the other way that this conversation was going to go. That's not fair. He doesn't know what he's getting himself into in the other
Yeah,
side.
what are you doing? Okay, well, the other side of the conversation is like I just kind of start skidding you.
Cybertron.
Yeah.
They all left, right? Like, they beat the Decepticons, they went home, right?
I thought they got on a rocket and got blown up by a jet plane.
Yeah. Just a simple Texas born.
You know?
Wow, not even trying to be subtle. I love he's got a coat for no
Yeah.
reason. It's so stupid and
Yeah,
cool.
he looks great. They're all very distinguished.
Yeah.
Like, you can really tell who everybody is, and, like, they look good for what they're definitely the best looking group we've had so far.
And they're actually, like, in the movie.
Yeah, yeah. Woo! He's so cool! Oh my god.
And the humans!
And I think because it's, like, kind of like an all-star cast, like, they just feel great every time they talk. Hey,
Who's that RoboCop guy?
Oh, no. No peace.
I just want to let you all know if any humans die because you're destroying the lab, that's fine.
It's collateral.
I didn't have friends, but if I did, they would also be mine. Those are really tiny bullets on him.
Yeah.
See that? That's weird. It's not Itchy Fingers, it's Hound.
Yeah, Itchy Fingers
Itchy
died
Fingers
in the
had
war.
dog.
Kill him. You know, kudos to them for making like a really like interesting, unique, never before kind of dealt with concept.
Which one?
The idea that like we totally would scrap them and make horrible things.
And I mean, not to get too political or whatever, but we probably would be kidnapping them with the government and then selling them back to the biggest, most profitable companies.
Did you see that?
Yeah, it was like they were scanning him.
Is it cold?
Psyched!
Yeah, what did we come in here for?
I've been itching to kill someone lately. The last 6 things I killed just didn't do it for me.
Yeah, running out of Decepticons really ruined war.
I just... Like, this was significantly better, but we still have this weird issue of our Autobots can't stop talking about how much they love murder.
Like, can they be good guys for, like, a little bit?
Yeah.
Like, Bumblebee's just kind of like a bumbling teenager, and
like
he shouldn't be. And
it wouldn't bother me so much if like the previous movies had them as good guys, and like this is like, oh, well, the humans are hunting them; they're kind of on edge.
Galvatron.
It's Frank Welker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's if you watch Prime, it's the same voice he uses for Megatron Prime, which is kind of a bummer because if he hadn't done that, it's a really cool voice. It would be like, oh, that's really cool, but.
It just suddenly becomes a rusted Mad Max looking tanker, and they're like, "God, I did it again!"
But as much as I like Galvatron, I always like Galvatron. He's my favorite Decepticon. I like these in this movie. I like his design. If I cut anything out of this movie, it'd be him. He's pointless by the end of this movie. And especially since next movie they've already announced Megatron's coming back. He's just breaking my heart movie. So when they first started talking about this movie, like the first movie, the first Transformers, they were talking about like the way you just saw him transform, like that's how they're going to transform.
Wow. I love killing humans.
I love that he's just murdering people. Like, there's some kind of glitch in the controls.
Oh, is this because he keeps turning into Megatron? No, this is the Optimus program. Like, this is running as planned.
Yeah, this is how Optimus is.
When you take out his weird moral code, Optimus is just a murder machine. Wow.
And when I say moral code, I mean there's like literally like a line of code, and that's it.
And it's real shaky when it wants to go on and off. Like, he won't kill people, but man, he'll want to.
Even Stinger's kind of a cool car. I like all the vehicles in this. Like I'm sure, like again, like if I was a car person, I'd be rolling my eyes because they're probably all from one company or whatever. But like, I know they're like the coolest, hippest cars or whatever, and like I could never afford them, but they're actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that poor truck. That might have been a Transformer. You don't know.
Just a hard-working Joe trying to survive in this world that wants him dead.
Oh man, there's people.
Oh, they're doing the shot again.
But it's way he keeps going up. I don't remember this. That's pretty cool. I mean, they're really ragdolly. Like it's not the best, but.
Oh my god.
I'll get you. Man, they just had a whole journey.
Yeah, and they're gonna be fine. Like, that's the problem, is they're gonna be fine. Shia LaBeouf would have, like, acted the hell out of it. That's terrifying. I don't like that.
It's really creepy. Bumblebee looks cooler when he's got this mask thing on.
Yeah.
You should keep that on more often. And Optimus just needs to stop having a mouth. No other Optimus need a mouth to talk.
Yeah.
Well, except for Primal, but, you know.
Yeah. I am a gorilla.
The gun these Beast Wars have!
Oh my god! Oh no. Yeah, you guys gotta get out.
Does anybody have any orange slices?
He was going so fast when he shot them out. She slid out of him.
On the road.
They're dead.
Well, as we learned...
I don't want to kill you.
As we learned from
But I won't save you.
I don't want to kill you, but I will.
Listen, he's part Megatron. He's gonna do it.
The field was Transformers.
Oh, they're fighting into the field. Run!
Why would you send me here? You have no soul. I really like his face.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Oh God, he's alive.
I stabbed him in the glowing hole. I figured that would end it.
It just made him angrier.
He has no fear. Not again.
Sam's not here.
Oh, Sam.
Cade's gonna have to prove himself worthy of the Matrix.
Cade, let me fire at your feet. Gunhead.
My old foe, I should have known.
The only one who ever bested me in combat. Ever.
From afar while I was fighting another foe. See, there's that gunhead shot again.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about, the weird trailer shot.
He just has a gunhead.
Yeah,
He's just
it
walking.
ruined me. What's your alt mode? Gun for a head.
Sometimes I turn to a cannon for a body.
The rest of them
That's
cool.
unfortunate. Yeah, like he
And
looks good. Like as far as just the black, you know.
They refer to him as a bounty hunter too, right?
Yeah, he's working for someone we don't know he's working for.
Uh,
Yeah, there's a whole
Aliens,
thing
yeah.
where like he's working for people and he is outside of the Cybertron conflict and none of that's resolved in this film. It's all set up for the next film.
I'm paralyzed.
I can't feel my legs.
Or my mercy.
Well, yeah, in the second movie, there's sacks of baby robots and they're bored.
ooh.
Look at him! Look at him stride. You see his cool guy walk.
So smug.
Cade, I'm giving you a warning. I'm turning off my one code of honor code. I'm about to go in complete kill mode. I'm in a net.
Wreckers! Oh no, they're dead. Oh, that just reminded me all my friends were dead.
I'm just gonna curl up in this giant sack.
I can't get out of cables by myself. I'm not good enough.
And that makes me think I failed as a leader when you really think about it.
Why didn't I train more soldiers to cut cables?
A good leader could get out of rope.
Where is everybody?
What do you mean?
Like Bumblebee was fighting.
Oh, I don't know. They went home. They were done. They were done fighting.
Yeah, where did everybody go? Optimus, they just bail on him like every movie.
Well, he's got it. He's Optimus. I bet you there are missing scenes where, like, before they go on the mission, he's like, now, as you know, I'm incredibly badass. I don't need any help. If you hear me saying, please help me, don't come.
Don't listen.
joking." Unless it's the Wreckers.
Yeah.
Oh, the Wreckers.
The Wreckers.
It's just so sad.
Q.
At least he referred to him as a human, not an insect.
Q.
Oh man, the insect ploy isn't gonna work on Gunhead.
No, Gunhead knows about biology. And that... Oh,
He understands that we are insects to our creators.
oh
We'll
no.
trick him up.
Bigger robots.
Unicronian robot.
He just had like his entire like worldview shook right in his face, and he didn't care.
Well, he's dead inside.
Everybody's super mad at me.
Okay, so I'm sure whatever that giant T-1000 thing is like a famous art piece.
Yeah.
Why'd we shoot him walking under it? Like, what's the point of having that there? No. See, there's all this really cool stuff here. Oh, are those one of Shockwave's?
Oh. Man, I'm so...
Did Shockwave die in the last one?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because he dies in like...
He murders him, and then he's like, Sentinel, you're next.
Yeah.
And then you, Megatron.
Ah. It's
Truce?
nice to,
There will be no truce.
it's nice to see you, old boy. It's sad about your son, Drillerbot. Oh,
no!
those are terrifying. Oh no, I kicked the thing.
Luckily, that's not where the controller was.
Thank God.
Why are those there? Those are like the ones that Keith was building, but they work and they're evil.
This is why. This is why he needs to give up his life of robotics.
Because that's where it ends. She's seeing a glimpse of the future.
What is this, then a Nostromo?
Yeah, I was gonna say this is really coolly designed and lit. Like this feels like an '80s movie. Knights Temenos. I'm gonna forget that word, and I'm gonna hate it when I do my pitch. What does Temenos mean? What is Knights Temenos? What is that? Is that Knife Head?
Oh, Knife Head.
I'm a knight?
Yeah, what? Whoa, hey.
But I don't even know what I was told. It was so long ago.
I've been so drunk. All my friends died the other week.
Do you know the records?
Did you know them? They were my only friends.
Only they understood my bloodlust.
My vicious bloodlust. Just where we find out that like he's a knight, but like nobody really cared. They're like, yeah, go off to Earth, yeah, whatever.
He's the knight no one likes.
He's the Zim of this group.
Yeah.
His first grand invasion.
Oh, that makes so much sense. They're like, we're gonna protect the universe, and he's like, I'm protecting, as he's like murdering everyone.
I'll reduce Cybertron to a barren wasteland before I give it to you, and he just nuked it.
Optimus, we have a new mission for you. You're gonna go to ER.
Yeah, you're gonna go to Earth.
I don't.
What?
We gave him the seed.
Oh yeah, the seed.
Yeah. The make things metal transformium seed. I feel like that was a shot of cop cars going forward they did in reverse. His beard's so cool. It's all rusted metal and stuff. It's awesome.
Love cigar. And his coat.
Well, the cigar thing, I mean, it's not the original idea, so maybe they could have come up with it, but the first time I ever saw it is in the IDW comics. Cup has the... Because there's a point where somebody's like, you guys have cigars too? And he's like, what's a cigar? But call me, maybe? Wow, that makes me feel a lot better.
Yeah, I'm really not excited about you screwing after this. I feel like if they just walked in and said, "Hey, can we just have her back?"
I feel like that whole line like works better if he's like, "I'm not here to rescue my girlfriend. We're here to rescue your daughter."
Oh yeah, he was like shoving it in his face. You'd also feel like you'd think he was maybe worth it.
Yeah, you're like, "No, I understand she's important to you."
Yeah, come on, man. Quit making it about me dating your
Okay,
your daughter.
so there's a point coming up.
It's violence as a last resort.
Yeah, here we go. I kill you. I kill you.
He's not alive anymore.
Maybe if we just make the Autobots a little bit less sociopathic in the next movie, we might have a genuinely good Transformers movie.
The problem is the only ones left hate each other.
If every movie has all new Transformers,
Is it gonna?
I don't know.
Because if like we stick with just these guys, I'm fine.
Well, we know John DiMaggio bot's coming back.
Cool.
I don't know about any of the other ones.
What kind of hyper advanced civilization takes a 10-minute startup time?
Do you have dark matter?
I guess.
Do you know
I guess I
how
don't.
much time dark matter takes to charge up?
I guess I have more faith in them to be like on top of this.
I'm sorry we're not all Star Trek. We can't just go warp 9.
Hey man. They should be.
We can't just all go Chewie punch it.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna rock the universe, saying freedom is the right of all sentient beings, you need to at least have Star Trek.
Gunhead's not
technology.
saying freedom is the right of all sentient beings.
Gunhead is like, he's all cynical. He's seen things we can't really talk about. He watched Optimus nuke his entire home world to prevent the Decepticons from getting it. Hey, why don't you break us out of here? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Look, there is no easily distinguishable marks to tell the difference between Autobots and Decepticons, so we probably shouldn't free anyone. Oh, well, that, we didn't need that building.
Or that one, What are those?
Those are cool little hyena things.
Those are just robot wargs.
I don't know why those exist.
Yeah,
Do they transform?
Those look just like the models for the wargs in Lord of the Rings. That's weird.
I think you mean the models of Lord of the Rings look just like the...
No, this is way after that. This is not the preeminent fantasy science fiction series that inspires the rest of the decade. That drool.
They're always drooling.
It's weird.
Yeah. But, I mean, like, machinery does get...
Yeah.
When an engine is all...
I guess it's just weird.
Yeah. It's just not how Transformers are usually presented, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
a
unnecessary, yeah. At least it wasn't red this time.
Yeah. At least it wasn't, like, actually blood and gore.
Oh, look at all these guns. Don't correct me. He uses them as guns. It's kind of... that feels like a really generic altar. I don't know if I've ever seen an altar that looks like that with swords.
Yeah.
It's kind of like just classic cool knight iconography. Oh, people are going to be so pissed that we're so positive about this movie.
Why?
I don't know. Everyone's so excited we're going to diss on the Transformers movies.
I mean, this one's at least. I mean, this one's kind of. It's kind of dull.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's really
It's
dull.
too long.
Yeah, it's definitely really too long. We don't spend nearly enough time with our human villains to care, and once again, we're spending a lot of time with these people, and I just don't want to see them anymore. Especially when I realized there was a sweet robot duster in this movie.
It's not enough robot duster.
Somebody sat down and drew that and was like, you know what? Robot jacket.
So what is this on the... Don't ask me what it is. It's a duster.
And what is that?
That's an alien.
Yeah.
It's a weird alien baby thing. It'd be cool if that was like, I don't know, something from
So, like an actual thing.
Yeah, from some, I'm like either from Transformers or like from another Hasbro property.
Yeah.
It might be fun if they were the aliens from Battleship.
That'd be kind of
I
fun.
mean, it might be fun.
I don't know what those look like.
I didn't watch the movie.
Yeah,
I don't know either.
thought
Maybe they are. Maybe they are the aliens
Oh
from
my
Battleship,
God.
but we just don't know.
Are those the aliens from Battleship?
I
those
hope
little,
so.
Those little gross turret guys?
That'd be great. Why are those guns? Oh. You're now not worthy of his daughter. Like, you have to know that.
Yeah, that was it, man.
Why do they shoot?
Why does it not, like, throw him back?
Oh, don't ask questions like that.
I have to.
They're not force-based. You're entirely like
ammo.
plasma projectiles, so it
Are
doesn't...
they? They look like they're guns.
I'm making excuses.
That's like a gun that hits them hard enough to send them flying. Awesome. Gun sword.
I mean, I'll shape it more like a gun, because it's a gun.
No, that you have to. It has to stay a sword. Anybody can just buy a gun, Eric.
He's going to have so much trouble when he tries to patent the gun blade.
Oh god. What's Final Fantasy?
Who's Square Enix?
Listen, if they're another alien race, I'll fight them. I don't care.
The alien race of Square Enix?
Yeah, man.
And their legions of Final Fantasies?
It sounds like some kind of ancient artifact.
What's that? That looks important. Oh, hey, there's robots. I forgot there were robots in this movie for a couple of minutes. Well, yeah, he captured a lot of things. This is awful. This is...
Ew.
No, wait. That's not... Yep, there it is.
Oh.
He murders him because he's too disturbing to live.
You know...
That's the last of its species.
You know, honestly, I agree with him. It's too weird to live. I don't like that thing at all. Also, its first act is seeing them is pooping on its face.
I called for the wreckers, but then I remembered they're gone.
He's just in there crying.
Every time I get caught in cables, I can't help but think of the wreckers.
Come on, boss, we need you. We need you, like, we need you going right now. And he's like, I don't.
What's even the point?
Where's
this whole scene? I would cut this whole scene.
Yeah.
Before the scene even starts, I'm telling you, I would cut this whole scene.
What happened to Bumblebee?
Thankfully, he exited the movie.
They realized that he doesn't really work without Sam.
Yeah, like, not at all. I mean, he was barely with Sam in that last movie anyways.
Yeah.
But his presence without Sam's is, like, really is like,
Weird.
what happened to Sam?
What is he a dick now or something? Or did Sam, like, is Sam doing the actual Shia LaBeouf thing? Did he just go crazy?
Oh, man.
Watch
he's
the
he's
former
like a complete
hero of
performer
Earth
performance artist.
watching clips of his own war efforts and crying. Like, he's just...
This doesn't look good either. Like, this is clearly, like, maybe a couple of feet above the ground and everything else is green screen.
Yeah, it's just kind of...
I don't understand why we do things like this in movies where, like, we have seen this scene 1,000 times. If you're not going to do something interesting,
Yeah.
why do it?
Well, this time there's robot wargs.
Well, yeah.
Also, it's like, do we care if they make it back safe? There are robots fighting on the other side of this game.
Yeah. You know, for the fate of civilization, you're just a guy. I mean, I like you, but like I don't really care.
Oh, this feels like the end.
I would be so angry if this was the end of a Transformers movie. Is some humans balancing on some high wires?
This whole thing with the ship feels like the end.
Yeah, and it's not at all. This is like the halfway point.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, God help me. Oh my God.
We're an hour and 40 minutes into a 2 hour and like 45-minute film.
It felt
We
like
have an hour left.
Felt like 7 years have passed.
I said it's too long. It's still the best of the 4.
Oh man.
But yeah, I'd cut this whole scene. There's a lot of... I bet you could fan cut this movie into a pretty good movie.
You said about the first one.
I bet you could fan cut the first movie into a pretty good movie. This would be a
man.
better movie.
I feel like this whole ship sequence didn't need to happen at all.
No, it's setting up the next movie. It didn't need to be as long.
Yeah.
Well, because Optimus got captured and Optimus is going to escape. Like, it didn't need to be as long, but...
Because like they're treating this like the climax.
It's pretty small. I mean, given the last 3 films.
Yeah, yeah.
But, well, there's this thing that's going to happen where, like, he's going to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Gunhead's going to leave, and then he's going to realize Optimus isn't there. He's going to turn around. If you're going to have Galvatron, let Gunhead leave. Not realize, like, have that be the stinger. The, oh no, Optimus, I present you Optimus Prime. Shit.
I gotta go get Optimus Prime.
There's 2 major conflicts.
Oh my God, all
and
those
we tried to
people
do
are
both of them.
dead.
Well, I mean,
If there was anybody on that ship, they're
if
dead.
anybody was on those bridges,
Oh my God.
well, I mean, there wouldn't be anybody on those bridges because they're, up.
Hey, remember how like
You notice there's no cars on any of those streets? Oh, there's one.
well yeah, you know.
I'm not gonna render cars, but like, there's no cars if you're looking at these streets. I never paid attention to that before.
Oh baby.
I don't think that's how that works. Oh, it did. It is how it worked.
Oh my God.
This is awesome and doesn't make any sense. Those wouldn't support his weight, but it's so cool.
God, he's so cool.
So glad he's coming back for 5. Crosshairs. I think his name's Crosshairs.
It makes sense.
Crossfire, something like that. I'm looking it up. I don't care. I'm looking it up. Things are just flying around shooting each other. I don't care.
Yeah, who cares? So wait, what's the extinction that's happening?
I don't ask questions. You remember when the dinosaurs died at the beginning? That was the
that was
extinction.
it. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Crosshairs, yeah.
Is it Crosshairs? Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. This is exactly what happened when I was watching the movie in theaters. I forgot we haven't eaten Bud Light. Drink Bud Light. We haven't even gotten to the Dinobots yet.
Yeah.
That's a whole thing.
Really scared.
Okay, I knew that there was Galvatron and Stinger, and I thought those were the only 2 Transformers. The only 2, like, of the... There's another one called Junkie.
Cool.
And Traxxas. And there is someone named Two Heads.
2-headed version of Shockwave.
It's kind of cool.
2 heads.
Oh, there it is. Drink this refreshing Bud Light. I mean, why did he be like, I'm going to sue you, better have car insurance? Like, come on. It's a spaceship.
You know, yeah.
It's Independence Day again. Okay. I mean,
You know,
who are you talking to? And none of your wargs came back.
You know, honestly, he should have known before. Like who fired the cables? Oh, there's like a clear invasion.
Oh no, I'm a terrible
Oh
pilot.
man, I'm real sucky.
Ah, doesn't seem so bad. He's really hard on himself.
It just goes right down.
So when she was cast, she was billed as a main character?
Really?
Yeah.
Because I think that's the second time I've noticed her.
Yeah. There's a whole thing with this movie in China. There's a reason that the movie climaxes in China. Is that whole like Chinese audience thing. It's also why the military's not in this movie. Was China didn't want them to have like, they didn't want America's military showing up in China saving the day.
Oh. They also put just a Chinese lady in it.
Yeah, she has kung fu later.
Oh, cool.
I feel like across these films, we've seen like someone like progress from like student filmmaker to like actual filmmaker. We just kept giving him like ridiculous budgets for his projects. You remember that time we taught you a lesson by letting you die? Have you forgotten that lesson? Presence I've not felt in a long time. And is that kind of was in all the other battles before that?
Yeah.
Why? I didn't tell him because I thought it'd be funny.
Yo, yeah, he totally would.
Not like Optimus. It's upstanding, righteous chromosomes. Galvatron.
Oh, I think you guys keep talking about Seed.
I mean,
It said it on the side.
it didn't look like a seed, but sure, sure,
Oh, cyber formed.
yeah. That's like terraforming, but with metal.
Okay, into our elemental metals.
Oh, you didn't remember your craters. To be fair, I don't think he really cares about killing millions.
Yeah. Doesn't sound like it actually needs to kill anybody. It just needs to, like, spread metal.
Just do it on Mars.
You could do that anywhere.
But it's not as much fun if we're not murdering.
They did get him killed. Like, this is personal.
Yeah. This time it is personal.
Before Megatron? No, he's Galvatron. Are you sure? Because you just told me it's not.
But it's so weird that they're like, he's just Megatron, a new body, and we gave him a new name. But they're making a big deal out of, in Transformers 5, Megatron's back.
Yeah.
What does that even mean? Do you think Galvatron will fight Megatron? Do you think there'll be like an actual resurrect Megatron? We'll
cool.
find out Galvatron just to copy Brain?
It'd be neat.
It's not going to be my pitch, but it could happen in the real one.
I definitely have a pitch for Megatron coming back.
Why? It was Galvatron.
Oh, no. It explains a bunch of stupid stuff. by selectively ignoring the
Which
the
is what
lore
these
of the
films
movie.
have
Yeah,
done.
definitely. I kind of streamlined some things.
That is not what these movies have done.
Well, you know.
Do you think his train is Astro Train? You think it could be?
Do I think it could be? No. Do I think I want it to be? Oh, yeah.
I mean, Astro Train's a Decepticon, so like it'd all be a master trap, but...
I assume he'd be like Jetfire. You'd just be like, I'm the first train.
Everybody liked me, and then they replaced me with those monorails. One rail, what nonsense! Can't get good speed without two rails.
That's not safe. You fall off.
And they got those bullet trains.
Scary magnet trains. I don't
Oh,
like those.
Yeah, I don't like those either. I don't trust magnetism enough for that. Why are we in a train yard? How about space lawyer?
Optimus Prime, attorney at law.
He's got teeny tiny little glasses that he puts on. This is one of my favorite, like, stupid, like, inspirational speeches. Oh, no, that's not it. He has another speech later.
Yeah.
That's just dumb, and I love it. It's a spaceship, Buzz! With Astro Turf.
Of course it is.
Why are we running in slow motion? I think her hair's going in normal motion.
Michael Bay. I guess we'll see this crazy suicidal mission to the end.
Well, I mean, it's not like I'm ever going to be allowed to go to college again anyways.
Yeah, like, we're screwed. Might as well just go to space.
That's it. That's their one moment of, like, yeah, we connect. Again.
Means I'm just so tired.
I sweat and I bleed to protect you.
I'm tired.
Just because a couple thousand humans died.
Just because I let a bunch of people die.
See, they do this too fast.
Yeah.
It should have been the end of the movie, and then Gunhead would come back next movie. What we're leading into is a conflict between Gunhead, Galvatron, the Autobots, and the Dinobots. It's too much at once. And there's points where I just lose track of the fight.
Oh god, the Dinobots are still.
I think get Galvatron over to China so fast.
What was that?
What?
It like looked like little subtitles popped up saying like I want security.
Yeah, because she's talking Chinese.
Oh.
Because they're in China.
It was just so weird to see subtitles like teeny tiny.
Yeah.
Like that.
Well, they're not important because it's in Chinese.
Yeah. Whatever. Well, I mean, Warcraft, the most popular best-selling video game movie of all time. By ending humanity.
That's not what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Do you think all of those characters spell out KSI, but like in Chinese?
Oh god, I hate the spaceship office, boss. I'm telling you, it really gets me sick.
It makes me so sick. Oh,
can you just like,
turn it off? No.
Center it or something? Do we have to be facing Earth? Oh my god.
Didn't know I was in this room, did you? Oh, it's such a beautiful city. Why can't we have Blade Runner cities? Why does China and Japan get all the Blade Runner cities?
We're not Blade running.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't.
Well, they do have the robots. They might actually have Blade Runners that have to take care of those robots.
boyhood dream of persecuting an entire alien race?
Unparalleled prosperity. We're in an economic collapse. Not to mention we've never gone a decade without a war since like the dawn of our country. And I feel like that's petty too. I don't like that. Like it's like, by the way, my motivation is money. Like just make him like a zealot that genuinely believes we have to get rid of the Transformers or they'll murder us all.
Yeah.
Which is not a hard case to make.
Yeah.
There's another version of this movie where he's the good guy protecting us from the homicidal robots.
I just want it known. Galvatron is supposed to just be Megatron in a new body.
Yeah.
First words, I am Galvatron. he just immediately was like, I'm Galvatron now.
At least they're consistent.
You think he was like, Galvatron? That's a sweet name.
Yeah, it is. I think that Cap explained what that name means, or figured out what that name means.
No, what?
Because I've never thought about it.
Is it like galvanized metal?
Yeah. Well, not galvanized metal, but he was like, is it because he's galvanized from Megatron? And I was like, I've never thought of it that way, but the original Megatron was also turned into Galvatron, so that might be why. But not in IDW, he's just a separate character. So now his name doesn't make any sense.
IDW.
I really like IDW's comics.
Yeah.
Well, I've read all of them, Matt. You've just read the new good stuff. You were just there for
True.
the good stuff.
Not true. I read, I was reading the when they first started running it.
The Asians.
Yeah, and then...
I like those.
I tried reading All Hail Megatron once.
I don't like it. It's really slow.
It's real dry, and not a lot of it's that interesting. And then I kind of just stopped, and then I was like, how'd that war end up for everybody?
Well, they quit. They quit the war.
They stopped fighting. And now I'm reading the new good stuff.
Yeah. Half of the new good stuff, because that's all I'm reading, and that's what you have access
that's
to.
all I borrow.
I don't mind to read both of the new good stuff. The other good stuff could not even be good stuff. I don't know. I don't have that. It could be bad stuff.
It could be the best stuff.
It could be the best stuff.
But it's the wrong stuff.
I don't know. I have a hard time believing that like robot politics is as interesting as the spacefaring crew dealing with insanity.
Yeah. Or finding out that they have like whatever it was. What was the thing? That horrifying like
the spark,
like the spark thresher or something.
Yeah. It was something like that.
It might as well just been called "Pulls Your Heart Out and Eat It" monster.
Yeah. Spark harvester.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spark harvester.
I'm glad that was just in a closet in the bottom of our ship.
And then what's his name gets out? I can't think of what his name is now. He just immediately starts murdering.
Because I should not have repaired you. I should have just sold you immediately. It was a really dumb move on my part, man.
But that's not what you like. You end up with broken things and things that don't work.
Well, your daughter is dating an overage man, and you live in poverty. Why would I listen to your example?
Did you know you have a law that makes it okay for them to be together? He showed me.
I didn't even ask or question it, which was weird.
This is not what I went through with Bumblebee.
Bumblebee understood.
I feel like the majority of this commentary, this one in particular, is just bad Peter Cullen impersonations. Oh, look, My Little Pony. And a gun! Oh, man. I can't wait till the day I can give my daughter a My Little Pony that can turn into a gun at her whim.
Because she'll feel girly and safe.
Exactly. You know, I want the lights. I don't want streets that narrow.
Yeah. What if that's the trade-off though? Like you can
only have beautiful lights if streets are that narrow. Oh, I don't know about
Blade
that.
Runner cities have to be cramped. I feel like the problem is, drunk, sad Optimus Prime became such a funny idea. Almost as... Probably a little funnier than way too chill Max Shrek. Oh, those poor flowers.
Hey, at least it wasn't a fruit stand. They are subverting convention.
You know, I just realized we're following these characters, and this is Transformers.
What do you mean?
Like, I just thought about it for a second. I was, like, out of it for a second, and then I was like, this is why are we with these people?
Because if there's no humans, then it's not a live action
Yeah, but
movie.
why these people?
Because he made Galvatron, he feels bad about it.
Yeah.
It's a redemptive arc for him. See, as they were making this, Michael Bay was like, I can't... I'm sorry, Steve. Like, I just have to let you go. It has to be... I'm not going to make you the bad guy in my movie.
Why would you crash?
That's always what I ask whenever I stumble upon an accident. Why would you crash? This seems weird, I think.
What?
It said like a tactical nuke, LOL.
But, like, what is?
I don't know. Oh.
Oh, like a tactical nuke?
Yeah. Robots can't get to the top of buildings.
I mean, you know, duh. I watched that Neil deGrasse special on Cosmos. It's a good one.
Robots can't go on top of buildings.
It's like the one about the universe as a calendar, how stars are like ghosts. Robots can't get on buildings, you know?
Oh, there's the CI senses.
Ooh, she does kung fu.
Yeah, I told you. She the raid redemptions them all over the place.
Oh god, you're bigger than me. Dude, this guy. Who is this guy?
He's been listening to his story and he feels for his pain.
Do you think he was like, what if I broke out some sick kung fu?
No, him. How did he...
He really wants her.
Yeah,
I don't blame him a little bit.
yeah.
I feel like that kid was like, I'll bust out some sick kung fu, and if they ever make Mortal Kombat, I'll get to be Liu Kang.
Have you ever been like watching something where you're like, I blame them? Like, I don't blame them. You ever been like, I blame them? He really wants to get with that girl. I blame him. That sentence doesn't even make sense.
Yeah,
Language
weird.
is
The
weird.
reverse doesn't make sense at all, but I've definitely had that with people where I'm like, why would you?
That's gotta be Junkie. Oh no, that's Stinger. He looked like he was half junk.
Looked like he was garbage. Oh man, I wonder if that's Junkie.
That's gotta be Junkie.
Oh, that's another Stinger.
That's kind of funny. They can get to the top of buildings. They can. Neil deGrasse Tyson lied.
You're full of shit, Neil deGrasse Tyson. They can get to the tops of buildings. All the experts.
The legends were true.
The legends are true.
That's gotta be two head. Because he looks like Shockwave, but he's got two heads.
Oh man, you're so right. Okay, now it feels like we're kind of getting to the climax.
Yeah, this is the climax.
How do the Dinobots factor in?
Oh yeah, I forgot about Dinobots again.
I really don't.
Why were they in this movie? I mean,
do they just show up?
no, Optimus goes and gets them.
Because I'm just remembering them in the battle.
No, because Optimus has to exert dominance over Grimlock, and they wrestle.
They like make out a little bit. Like, is that what
Well,
happens?
I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, you know, robots fight probably.
Oh wait, this is it. This is where the cave is, right? This is where they all are.
Yeah, I think that's how it. That was way more dramatic than it needed to be. It's such a better design than Megatron's design. Except I don't know why there's a hole through his chest.
Oh, I think I like the face of the original Megatron better.
Really?
Yeah.
I really like this face.
I think it's because like that, like this one just kind of looks like he's a little grumpy. The other one looked like vicious.
Yeah, but he's got like the cool like see-through light thing. I don't even know what I'd call that, but it's cool. Well, that was uncalled for, Hound.
Yeah, what are you doing? They don't have souls, Hound. They don't feel fear. Wow, that was like a direct hit. Like, there's no way. You're
not getting flanked.
You're actually kind of holding it down.
I know few tactical terms, but flanked is one of them, and you were not being flanked.
That whole apartment is dead.
Well, I mean, they probably evacuated.
Oh no, 2 heads.
My mortal enemy, 2 heads.
2 heads. 2 gun heads.
I've been pressing the button. You think I'm just sitting here waiting?
Come on, you know it's not me.
I would not have immediately occurred to there's too much weight.
Yeah, is that a thing?
Well, yeah, but it's not 5 people.
Yeah.
It's usually like 20,000 pounds or something. 2,000 pounds?
I feel like too much weight on an elevator would make it go down faster.
Yeah.
Or is it like literally, is there like a thing where it's just like, no, it's not going to even go? Like it's
Probably.
a sensor?
But that's made out of wood, and I feel
like
like
you
that
would
wouldn't
build them.
have a...
Yeah, it wouldn't be that sophisticated.
Well, that was necessary. I feel like this movie even, like, doesn't over-sexualize women as much. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
That's a good one. But that's an intentional use. That's not like the...
Yeah.
Like, that's like we're going to use our one F-bomb on a funny joke. But I feel like even this movie, like, doesn't sexualize women as much. Like, I would never say this movie doesn't sexualize women, but not as much as the previous films. I feel like this is the most I can ask of Michael Bay. Like, I feel like this is as reined in as he can be.
Yeah.
He just needs an editor. This is so much less painful when you see it in the movies.
This hurt. I winged my elbows on everything. Don't you kick cheap air conditioners at me.
Someone's house is now going to be hot because of you.
That's just inconsiderate. Hey, Bumblebee, where is literally everybody else?
It's a big city.
Oh, man. Oh, I didn't see the tiny dots.
I didn't
of them
either.
jumping.
I was like, what are we looking at?
I was waiting for something to bust through.
Well, yeah, I assumed you weren't quitting.
Yeah. Is he in a cage?
I was just thinking that. Why is that guy in a cage?
What is happening here? Can you guys stop fighting for a second to ask
Can
him?
you just ask the dude what's going on in the cage? Why was there a woman behind like what looked like a counter?
Was she selling that boy?
There are dark things afoot. Oh man, that was his eye. He was like, he has knuckle on his eye. Oh, is he gonna throw that football at him? Oh, he's gonna throw that football at him.
He couldn't throw the spiral before.
I wouldn't have come for your family if you hadn't hit in the truck. Wouldn't have hit in the truck if you hadn't come for my family.
Yeah. Also, I didn't hide the truck. He hit himself because he's alive.
Oh, that's a pretty cool knife. I would have led with that. Boom.
Oh, that was
Die Hard.
and beneath Michael Bay. Like I feel like he could have done that shot better. Oh, he felt that. Like he was just like, oh my god, my last henchman.
Optimus, do you know what it's like to lose a friend? I lost the Wreckers!
Prime's just crashing that.
See, Galvatron's already attacking. Oh, hey, you're a character. Oh, we don't need Gunhead to come back. I feel like that would hurt him a lot more than...
That's where everybody is.
Yeah, in the forest.
He's right,
Oh, you mean the Transformers and the other from the previous movies that we haven't seen? No. Oh, they get so cool like night mode. I mean, it's not like that different, but it's kind of cool. I don't know what it is that they've done to his mouth.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember being annoyed by his mouth, and I'm not exactly annoyed by his mouth. I don't know what it is that's different now than in the first movie where I was like, that looks terrible. So yeah, the Dinobots were on that ship. They have nothing to do with the dinosaurs turned to metal at the beginning of the film.
That's kind of strange that was a big deal in the beginning.
Yeah. And that she found the roboticized dinosaurs.
Yeah, like we had to have like a whole sequence where they found that. I mean, I guess it was just to set up that the Transformia metal stuff.
And maybe the creators...
But if it does, run.
I mean, chances are if I'm dead, I'm going to fall on top of you because I'm huge. I'm a wicked warrior robot.
I feel like that's something you would say.
That feels like an action figure phrase.
Yeah. I love that he's covered in like what looks like ammo bags.
That looks like he rolled for no reason.
He probably did. He just thinks it looks cool. Whoa, lobster claw, bro. Sweet. He's a big kind of hillbilly robot, but like I really like him a lot more than
Hound?
Yeah, I like Hound a lot.
Yeah, well,
at least I would say comparatively.
I don't think he's a hillbilly robot. I think he's closer to like Walter in The Big Lebowski.
He's a Vietnam vet bot.
Yeah, he's like a Vietnam vet bot. You are way bigger than him. I feel like there are more decisions in my life that I can make. I don't love how small his face is, but like I'm cool with like the fin. It's not exactly Grimlock.
Yeah.
Like to me, Grimlock has a very specific jaw.
Yeah.
That he does not have, but I can tell he's Grimlock. I mean, I can tell he's just T-Rex. His head's more...
If he could just be his colors, he'd be... Like, that design would probably be fine.
Yeah. I feel like his head's a little bit more swoop. Like, I feel like his head would fit better with swoop, but, It's kind of funny.
That's a good joke, yeah. It's about this
exactly
different.
How is this giving me freedom? Wouldn't just opening the door and saying, Dinobots, you're free. Wouldn't that be... Oh, his mouth went all wobbly. This is not matching up with freedom, man.
I think you're just enslaving me.
This is what made me be like, well, I have to see this one. Is Optimus Prime with a sword riding.
Yeah.
Oh, at least they call it out.
Yeah.
That doesn't make it. That doesn't fix it at all. Anything?
Yeah.
Oh, he moved! Cade Yeager moved!
Not the panicking Chinese people, Kate. That bums me out. I was really hoping Optimus would be like really, really psychotic in this movie.
No, he's toned down. Everything's toned down a little bit
Yeah.
in this movie. But we kind of distributed his psychosis across his team.
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't a national monument or anything. I hope. He does this one thing that's kind of monstrous, but the movie doesn't seem to realize they did it. It's at the end. I love these light red. I feel like he would argue he's light red, not pink. That may be the most horrifying thing anyone has ever said.
He's kind of just really fun.
Oh, that's a little touchy.
That's a big grenade.
You know, at least the humans are just hiding. Like, we're just kind of
Yeah.
cutting back to, like, see what they're doing.
Like, they're just kind of holding out.
Yeah. I've brought my T-Rex. Oh, is that everything to do with the T-Rex I found? No! It's been too long since I've murdered the Decepticon with my hands.
It's time to get a good mass killing in me.
I'm so disappointed. I really hope that Iglesias Grimlock talks the next one.
Yeah.
He doesn't. Like, and he's already stupid in the cartoon. Like, he's tailor-made for... I remember, after the first film, when people asked Michael Bay if he would do Dinobots, he said, no, that's stupid. How would they hide?
Well, now.
I'm still not exactly sure what Galvatron's plan was. Like, I know he wanted to, like, unleash the seed. There's two heads. That's kind of awesome.
Yeah.
But he didn't get the seed, right? Like,
Yeah, they still have it. Listen, I get that you're, like, scared, but, like, I have been fighting.
Look, when you fell 50 of these soulless Transformers... Oh, he's shooting a little bit. At least he's got a space gun.
They all look like my friend Bumblebee. I've had to
Do
kill
you
him.
know what that does to my psychology?
Like, if Bumblebee moves too quick around me, I might shoot it.
Okay, so... We made Galvatron, he's supposed to look like Optimus. Which, I mean, if you're gonna make him look like Optimus, why would you even call him Galvatron? But whatever.
Yeah.
So, Stingers looks like Bumblebee. At what point in the development stage do we go
Two-headed
Shockwave?
Garbage Monster Man.
Well, that one's fine. We need a transformer we can sell to the everyman. Garbage truck transformer, why not?
Sure, yeah. Why did you let him on your back?
I don't know why Swoop has 2 heads. That's a really weird design choice.
Yeah.
Like, pterodactyls didn't have 2 heads.
Or did they?
I mean, we learn new things about dinosaurs every day. I mean, in 10 years, this could be an incredibly accurate representation of what a pterodactyl looked like.
Metal, 2 heads.
Yeah, metal, too. Hey, we didn't know they had feathers for like 50 years. We're going to find out they were metal.
We're going to find out they were fighting intergalactic wars.
They were knights.
Of course.
Shop at Victoria's Secret.
Huh. That's not in...
That stays.
That's not in Chinese.
At least we blew up the Bud Light sign after we displayed it prominently. That just stayed there.
Ha.
Well, your decisions were responsible for humanity's extinction. So what was the point of this interaction?
To show that they're cool.
Well, it was just to make him feel bad.
I mean, I would.
I mean, his inventions are leading to the extinction of the human race. That's your extinction right there.
Oh, baby.
I mean, he's got lights now. I kind of wish he was in truck mode just sitting on Grimlock's back.
Just the riding it. Good. To the other Gunhead.
It's kind of a cool spaceship design. Like, it reminds me of the U ship in Alien.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, I was about to say, it's more of a floating fortress than an actual ship, kind of like how the Nostromo was.
Oh, yeah.
Was an oil rig. Sir, they're going away from you. I'll go to them, then.
Unleash the disintegrator beam.
Unleash.
Oh no, it's a sucker upper.
So, is that on the wiki? Did you get that from the teletrack?
No, I got that from the visuals where it's sucking things up.
Ah. If you pause, it says right on the side.
Sucker upper.
Oh my god, a spaceship goes over a city and pulls everything towards it?
Never seen that before.
Independence Day Resurgence? What?
Well, it doesn't have its own gravitational pull.
Yeah,
it doesn't pull one city into another city.
They had to think of a twist on it. They couldn't just ape this, this sci-fi masterpiece.
Clearly, these are the roots.
Yeah, these are the roots of all sci-fi for the next 10 years.
You don't think Avengers 2 just came up with the idea of sentient robots, do you?
Come on, man.
Had to come from somewhere.
People making robots and then they turn out bad? Come on. Who's ever done that before?
For Age of Extinction.
And, like, had, like, a flat-nosed truck, too? Come on.
Is there a flat-nosed truck in Age of Ultron?
No, because T2.
Oh.
Movie about robots going bad. There might be, I don't know.
I'm sure there is in that long highway chase I don't like in Age of Ultron. I'm trying. Stop talking.
Yeah, telling me do it more doesn't make it happen.
Well, that was a boat.
Millions are dead.
There was nobody in there. It was evacuated. Come back, Shane.
What is this water?
Oh, it's getting everywhere. I'm all wet. Well,
Wreckers.
Oh, the wrecker.
He just stops moving and lays there. Wreckers.
He just flops down like Lilo and Lilo and Stitch. We're just wreckers.
You dinosaurs will be my new wreckers.
I will call you Dino Wreckers. I can't rememif it's IDW or if it's a different one, but they have them be Dinobots before they're Dinobots. It's DYNO. They're Dinobots. I feel like everyone in the car is just Jeff Goldblum from Jurassic Park.
Why is everything going up but them?
Because they're moving, and the perpetual motion of their vehicles keeping it from. It makes sense.
No, it feels like.
Why doesn't he just turn around? Like,
just go forward.
Yeah. Is that the same boat? I feel like we already broke that boat. Oh, there goes that monorail.
Ha ha! He goes flying by.
Yeah, I was proven right. See?
The second they stopped.
Yeah, it was the movement.
It's hard science right there.
Like, okay, get off.
God, this might be like. I don't know. This feels like it's almost like a longer climax than the last movie.
It totally is. Well, I think it's because they start a climax, they stop and go, we need the Dinobots. And then they start the climax again, so it feels really long.
Yeah.
You know, I would cut a lot of this out. Actually, I would cut all of it. I don't know. You either cut Galvatron or you let Gunhead leave.
Yeah.
You can't do both. Or 2-part movie. Age of Extinction Part 1 and Age of Extinction Part 2.
Yeah, man. Let's get really good.
This whole conclusion can be the second movie.
It already feels like it.
The end of Part 1 is getting the Dinobots. This is all Part 2.
Yeah, this is Age of Extinction Part 2, The Last Night Part 1.
Oh, do we have interactions before this? That you being proud of me is like a moment? I guess so.
You know, I'm kind of scared for our pitches.
Why?
I feel like so much of these movies are just like big action sequences.
Yeah. We'll have like a really detailed pitch there. It's like, and then obviously the last hour is an action scene.
Yeah, I feel like it'll be like, well, here's the 3 major like plot points, and then after each is an action scene.
Followed by an action scene.
Oh, thank God for this building.
Thank God this building's not magnetic. Is that a sideways building, or is that a building connecting 2 buildings?
Yeah, it looked weird. It was like a bridge. It's just some kind of weird 8-shaped building. Ow.
Oh yeah, it is. It's a building that connects to another building. That's cool.
Yeah. Good on you, China, for some interesting architecture that we're just sending robots through.
Dinosaur robots.
Yeah.
Wreckers! Oh, the wreckers! That's how it's
Wreckers!
I'll be with you soon.
Ow.
Oh, he landed on his face. Did we win?
Yeah, what happened?
Who and who?
Optimus, are you really gonna rush that ship like it's a person?
You understand objects aren't people, right? I know you can transform into space if you want to, but that spaceship is not a transformer.
That's not a trick. That's not.
Also, that spaceship makes plenty of sense, because he carries stuff.
Yeah, that one's fine. It could be a transformer carrying things, though. Like, it could be.
Yeah, but then when he transforms and fights, he'd always have to be worried about, like, his shit getting broke.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You were in this movie, Fraser.
It could be like a detachable pod, like the bed.
I forgot about you, Fraser.
He just jumps out of the thing.
Right.
Galvatron.
That's not Galvatron, that's Gunhead.
You're all the same. No, I know who it is, but it's what? What?
No. If he was Galvatron, he would have led with "I'm Galvatron."
Usually they yell who they are. I never really have to remember. That's why Megatron does it. He got sick of you forgetting who he was, didn't he?
Prime.
I'm Megatron.
We were like brothers. We fought together. I'm sorry. I'm really bad with names and faces.
Yeah, Bumblebee remembered all the names, and then his.
This is why I started the Decepticons. Oh, it's moving faster. What were those?
Jets.
Who called the Jets?
Oh my god, he's so much faster than I am.
I mean, theoretically, he could be like a newer model.
Yeah.
Like, if they made the Transformers like millions of years ago, like 1,000 years ago, they made Gunhead. Well, it sounds like you really wanted recognition. Like, it's not selfless when you want it. See, I feel like all of that stuff's good. It's that we intermingled it with, like, I want to get rich and famous.
I want recognition. Did Optimus just kill a human?
No.
He totally just did, right?
I think by accident.
No, he, like, saved Cade by blasting him.
No.
Yeah, see? You saved the human. He took that shot.
Huh.
He nuked that human. He broke his one rule.
He doesn't have a rule.
Yeah, don't kill humans.
What about when you let all the humans die?
He didn't do that.
You didn't have to save them.
Decepticon. Yeah, he didn't. I don't have to kill you, but I don't have to save you either.
I mean, that was a bad human.
Yeah, there are bad humans.
There are no good humans or bad humans. There's just us and them.
I think that's it. It's because he spent his whole time thinking he was above them, like they were still insects, and it was freeing himself from that Megatron-like ideal that they were below him that allowed him to accept
murder
that
one.
He can kill them. They are just like him. I got a special kind of satisfaction out of killing him.
It felt good.
I still have him.
So where's Galvatron? Last time we saw him, he was like, "No, you're ruining everything."
Yeah, what is happening with him? Oh, was that him?
No.
I mean, that looked like him.
That was a truck. Now trucks look the same, Matt.
Hey, man. It could have been a fun little twist. What, Oz?
He's Australian or British or something.
There's all this like blood powder in here.
Oh, did we find all the dead bodies?
Oh no. This is where all the Mission City corpses went.
Oh no. They just kept dumping, like every time there was a Transformers attack, they just dumped the bodies here in China where we'll never go. We'll never find them.
Oh god, this is gonna hurt so bad. Oh, that hurt just as bad as I thought it would.
Freedom is the right of all sentient life.
Oh my god.
What?
No. Wait, where did that come from?
I was born a boy. What? Or I'm pregnant. I feel like that's also the setup. Is like, are you still happy with Matt? Okay, because I have to tell you, I'm pregnant.
Oh yeah.
Why did everything explode?
He set off Lockdown's grenade.
Why did he set off Lockdown's grenade?
I don't know. Kill everybody.
Oh, okay, that sounds like. I love all this cool little piping. Oh, hey, are those jets here to help us? I'm glad they're here. Yeah, so Galvatron just ran away. That's fine. I'm sure it'll be really important in the next movie.
I mean, yeah.
Where they've already announced Megatron's return.
Oh, you think you're as cool as Optimus?
Yeah, the CIA's still after you. Maybe. I mean, that guy's dead, so...
Yeah. I feel like all those guys are dead.
Oh, that's true. It did blow up.
You can live with us, rich man.
We will let you live in our home. Now you're free. Okay, this is the morally reprehensible thing that he does. I don't think the movie notices. He just lets them loose on China. Making a note of that.
Making a note.
Dinobots destroying China.
Hey.
Oh look, he's gonna go. Or not. A bounty, if you will. Probably not. This is weird. Only this family.
Well, I mean, they only defended, you know, they only defended one of us.
He can just do that. But now I'm gonna solve them.
These are questions this movie really never brought up.
No, that's for the next movie.
Yeah.
Unlike Prometheus, they asked all these questions and said, we'll get to it next movie. This only brings it up at the end.
I'm coming to kill you, God.
He's coming for you!
Oh my God. Oh, he's gonna kill God.
That's probably the quintessence.
Oh, that's basically God, right?
No. Although, Unicron and Primus kind of are, so, I mean, if it's Unicron.
Coming for you.
Unicron's the big elephant in the room that we have not done yet.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
But,
Beecroft.
God help us when we do Unicron, because the comics and the cartoons and the video games are also all going to have to do Unicron.
Yeah.
I don't like this synchronization thing they've got. I like it when, like, the comics are doing this and the movies are doing that and the cartoons are doing that.
Ugh. So that wasn't so bad.
That's the best one.
Ah, man. Maybe. Definitely too long.
It's way too... It's about a half hour to an hour too long.
Oh, man. Definitely an hour.
But
I say that, but I always feel like that hour that could have been dedicated to something much more interesting. I think the problem is, like...
It's just all action?
The second they set foot in China, it's all action. And it's action I don't care about. Like, him running from the FBI guy, like, who cares? Why couldn't this have been resolved the last time we were running from them?
Yeah. But I mean, this was clearly the better half. 3 and 4 are clearly better than 1 and 2.
Yeah, I'd give it that. But probably on more of, like, a bizarre enjoyment sense, definitely.
I mean, Murderous Optimus Prime. He's toned down. He's not as murderous in this.
A little bit.
But it's because of those previous things, like when he does say things like, and I'm gonna kill you.
Coming for you, God. Oh, which might be my favorite thing ever now about Transformers.
Yeah, we and that's what we have to pick up on. In our pitches, we have to
don't
pick
worry.
up on.
It's all lined
I'm
up.
coming for you. All right, I am going to end it there.
Oh, you're welcome, Internet.
Yeah, really. We did this for you.
I wouldn't have done this on my own.
No, I wouldn't have either. I'll probably rewatch this one again. I won't ever watch the other ones again.
Yeah.
Even 3, which we were like, oh, this isn't so bad. I won't watch that again. I'll probably watch this one again next year before the new one comes out, and that's probably about it. All right. Goodbye, Internet.
Goodbye.